symbol domain is identity of any business or website, whatever, like if someone is, like wanted to get his business into online or internet, the first identity the one should have is a domain name. Um, if where it can be website or his business site or any store or any kind of online identity, he should have the he or she should have the first identity as domain name. So uh, let me introduce myself. I'm Vinesh Bhaskarla, and I've been doing this domain flipping business from almost 2.5 years, and I sell like at least one domain every alternate day so far, and I'm making good money out of it. Right, let me share the PPT. Everyone is able to view the PPT? Yes, no? Okay. So just like in blogging, there are different kind of aspects in domaining. Uh, let's start with what are called what type of domains are called what, and we'll go from there. Domains, there are like different types of domains will be there. One is brandable names, you can see on my screen, and other one Jio Domains and keyword domains and 4-letter domains and Cvcb domains they'll call as. Um, let's start with Cvcb names. Cvcb names are nothing but 4-letter names which are like consonant vowel. Let's say BABY, baby, and um, other example. Can anyone give me example? Like baby or YUNO. These are called Cvcb names, and the other kind of brandables are like you can see on my screen, IntelliZone, HempWave, We Are Home. These are like combining two words or single word, basically, which forms a fluent or which forms a meaningful name. Let's say HempWave or Bluebird, Flowfox. And
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, the resonance will be good for CVCV names, right?
Yeah, first priority would be three-letter.com.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Please continue, Vinesh.
All right.
Sorry.
First category are like 3-letter domains. Like I'm investing in .com, .in, and recently started doing with .co. .com is always king, and then comes .net and .org, and now .co has come into popular, and .in, as as usual, it's our Indian TLD. Likewise, we have other TLDs like .co.uk, uh, .com.au Australia. Every country has their geo-based TLD. So first priority or most important domains are like 3-letter .coms. Let's say geo.com, JIO, and these domains we cannot afford now to get them, because even in the reseller market they sell around maybe more than 50K or 1 million. We can't even try to get in the after market or reseller market. And next come the 4-letter domains, which I've said CVCV names, yo-yo or baby, or Puno, something like that. And even the CVCV names are much costlier these days, and we have to put something like more than 10,000 or 15,000. And there are other four-letter domains which doesn't make any sense, or like they are liquidated domains, they'll call. I mean, you can get them for between 100 to $500, and we can flip them for if the name is good, like AAKN, something like that. AAKN, HHNV, something like that, four-letter domains. And well, coming to brand levels, as I said, forming two words, or a meaningful word, like combining, let's say, you can see on my screen, IntelliZone, combining two words, intelligent plus zone, IntelliZone, and hemp wave, or flow fox, or bluebird, or we can combine as many as to form a meaningful like I'll give example: Facebook, face, and book, and Instagram, Insta plus gram, Instagram, all these kind of names. These are like nowadays these are got we can't get them for less prices these days. All good names are already gone in the market. So I'll try to discuss here how we can start with limited budget, let's say $50 or $100 in your hand, and how to make 30 or 40% of profit on them. Okay, everything sounds good till now? Any questions? Yes, no? Okay. So let's start with geo domains and keyword domains. Geo domains are like taking any geolocation, let's say India, and picking any category like India Mart, or India drones, something like that. You'd be able to find these kind of domains in aftermarket, or uh, hand registration prices. So we'll talk on these domains, which we can go to start with. And before jumping into in details about the geo or keyword domains, let me share the important tools which we need to uh, make up a note. All right. First, and the basic tool we all should remember or save is expired domains.net, where we can get all the domains which are dropping every day. Like once a web domain is expired, it will be under the control of registrar for 30 to 40 days, and after that, those domains which already expired and which are not renewed, they'll be they'll go into deleted period, or pending delete, and if the buyer, or if the owner, previous owner, doesn't register or renew that domain, it get expired and it becomes available once again to register for everyone. So the first important tool we need to save make a note is like expireddomains.net. Let me show it to you. This is a tool, or we can say a platform, where we can get information about the dropping domains, or getting the domains which are you know dropping and will be available to restore again. And other tool I'll suggest you to keep a note is TLD list, and there is another tool, DOM comp. Here we can check the domains which are available to register every day, like every day and between 11:30 to 12:30. The domains which got dropped, I mean, which are not renewed and past all the pending delete stage and registry, they come available once again to register. So we can find such names here. I'm just using the .com, and TLD list is a tool where we can find the domains which can be registered at cheap prices. Let's say, I hope everyone can see my screen. TLD list.
Hello.
Hello. So here, we can find the regular offers which are offered by restars, pork bun, GoDaddy. Well, we can compare the prices of every day here in this tool, and DomComp is also same platform where you get the cheapest offers from different restars, everyday offers. So once you find a domain name, a good domain name, the next thing you need to do is go and restart at any kind of restart you are aware or you're good with. Basically, these are the restarts I prefer. First is Dynarot, and next comes Namesilo, Epic, and Porkbun. And GoDaddy um, I never used or suggest because their pricing is high and their UI is very complicated. Everything clear up to now? Am I audible to everyone? Yes, okay. So let's find uh, this confused. So till now I've showed you TLD list and DOM comp. Uh, so everyone can see this list of important website list here, backorder site, listing sites, paid listing sites, auction sites, domain parking sites. So once you register a domain, we need to put it for a sale on a listing sites. We have in the market like Dan.com, Zero.com, Afternic, Unregistry, and our recent player in the market is Das, which is our Indian CEO. And these are free selling platforms. You doesn't need to pay anything if you want to list now your domains on all these sites. And paid listing go ready auctions, they'll charge like $5 or something like that. And Flippa, they do charge for listing their listing our domains there to sell. And even FT. So let's, as I said, I'll suggest anyone who like to start domaining, I'll suggest um, to go with to start with, just pick domains or like geo domains or keyword domains from expired domains. You will get every day list from, I mean, like every day you'll get a list of expired domains here. So if you want to find any domain with any TLD, just go to deleted domains here, and you'll get all kind of TLDs here. You can see .cat, .website, all these things. But if you like to filter only .com, you can just go here and use the deleted .com. Hello, everyone can see my screen, right?
Now slide 9.
Everyone can see expired domains.net.
Yeah,
Yes,
now.
no? Okay. So if you like to pick any domains with any kind of TLDs available, and you can just go to deleted domains, and you can see all kind of TLDs which got dropped. And for now we'll go with .com TLD. So just go like this on the deleted.com filter, and you'll be able to see all the domains which got expired. All these are dropped yesterday, and you can use filters here. Already it's been like 20 hours since last drop of domains, so I'm just using the 24 hours, last 24 hours. And just try to use only characters, and you can pick language here. So basically we'll go with only English names. So you can, here you can choose how many words you want to filter out. So I'll go with 3 words count. Yeah, here you can see which got dropped last 24 hours. Yesterday at 6:48 last drop. It's like PST time, so if in Indian time it will be around 11:30 to 12:30 midnight. ఏం అర్థమైతలేదు అబ్బా, ఏది నేను Okay, let's discuss on the geo domains and keyword domains. Keyword domains are nothing but domains which has SEO kind of keywords, like you can see here, hotels near me, uh, virtual reality, or CBD oil. All these are like keyword domains. uh, they are like category killer domains. You can choose something like the colleges near me, or this kind of name, or cheap furniture, cheap cars. All these are like category killers, and these are called keyword domains. And geo domains, if you put a geolocation, let's say India plus hotels, India hotels, these are like geo category names. And I'll show you now uh, how to find them on expired domains. So in these filters, you can filter out all the junk names by choosing only preferred keywords. Let's say I'm going with furniture, hotels, um, studio, home. So I'm putting a few examples for you guys to understand. I've given keywords like furniture, hotel, studio, and home. And you can filter out domains. Here you can see start with, contains, and ends with. um, if you want a domain which starts with furniture, like furniture, you can put furniture starts with or ends with store, like you get the furniture store. And I'm just putting contains, all these words. If the specified words are there in the 3 words or 2 words domain, you will be able to filter such names. So here I got the list of domains which contains hotels or homes or furniture. Right? Everyone can see, understand. Can anyone say yes or no? Okay. So let's see the filter out domains which I filter out using specific keywords. And you can find good names which can be registered at hand registration price, something like registry price, which are offering like GoDaddy offers something $5 or $7 or something like that. You can once the domain is dropped, you get the list here, so you can once they are available to register, you can just pick names and go from here, like register that name. And in the list, I'll just try to fill sort few good names which can be sold. So you can see here, Sunrise Furniture Stores. All these are like keyword domains. And furniture home sales zone. Actually, if it is a home zone, it would be better. You can see, and this one also good to go. And Salem Home Pros, Vienna Home Search. These kind of domains, you can register them for hand registration price, like $5 or $5 to $10, and you can reach out to end users and uh, sell that domain something between $100 $300. So everyone can see the domain, filters and filtered domains here. Yes, no? Okay, actually, I'm getting confused because I am not hearing any voices. So I'm just speaking for myself. I'm thinking like that. So if you could, text yes or no, that would be good so that I can understand. Okay.
All clear, actually. You can continue.
Right. Okay, fine. So it's been already 24 hours. Already the domains got dropped. So this is how you can, filter out domains with the specified keywords you would like to, register them. And the domains which are, dropping and available to register, you can find them in the pending delete section. Everyone can see it, pending delete. Here you can see the domains which are going to available for free registration. Um, you can see here. You can see the coming the next day which domains are getting dropped and which are going to available for hand registration, and you can see the dates here. So these are the domains which are going to delete from the registry, and again they'll come to available to register. So here you can see, you can same way you can filter out any TLD here, .com, .net, .org, and you can even filter out domains with specific TLDs. Like if I'm in India and I would like to go with only .in, so you can choose .in, and you can choose any kind of GTLDs. CCTL is a country code, TLDs. All right, let's get back to .com deleted. So if you want to filter out domains with geolocations, you can just put the genome in the filter as shown here. You can put the geo locations like California or US US geolocations, California, Texas, or Indian. If we say India, like cities like Mumbai, Hyderabad, or Chennai, Kolkata, something like that. And keyword domains, let's say um, recently I sold cheap furniture online. That's a keyword domain, and they have like a search volume and good search volume, and those kind of domains, you can sell it for $100, $200, or $300 by reaching out to you know business owners. And geolocation, geo category domains are like as I said, putting a category to a geolocation, like let's say California surgeon, or California homes, or California real estate, or something like that, falls under geo category names. And you can filter out such names using giving let's say I want a domain which contains these keywords in the ending. And I'll give location here. I mean, starts with location, let's say California furniture, or India furniture, or London furniture. You can just give the keywords here, starts with. And if you want a particular keyword at the end, just use here with ends with. And you'll get the results which domain has these two keywords, first starts with and ends with. And if you'd like to get all the domains which contains all these keywords, just put them in contains. So the domain which contains all these keywords, you'll be able to filter them. And so geo domain names are good to start with. If you're having low or limited budget, you can just filter out geo domains, or keyword domains. And you can flip them by reaching to the end users. And you can find the end users in Google, and just reach out to them through email. And you can sell them for something $100 to $300. And if the words are very commercial and contains only two words, you can sell them for at least 500 plus dollars. And all these domain geo or keyword domains most probably will be there available to register. Only super good names will be back-ordered. And so all the domains which are dropped and available to register, you can find them in expired domains. And like if you found a super good name, and you would like to get it at any cost, so the next step is like you can just back order it. Back order is a service. Once they came to available, immediately the back order sites, they will register those domains using their APIs, or they'll be very quick. Once the domain got dropped and is available to restart, backorder services or sites, they will pick them immediately. And you can see here list of backorder sites: snap names, drop catch. And you can also used for backordering dyno dot, and in backord.com it's only for backordering dot in name, I mean dot in domains. And auction sites, once you got a good domain, and if you feel like it can has some great potential, you can just put them for sale, as well as you can put them in auctions. Cdo, Namejet, Flippa, these are auction sites. I mean, they allow auctions, and you can place them on these platforms, and you can auction them, and you will be able to flip them. And the other part we can do with domain names is we can generate a passive income, or some side income, just using parking sites. Like you got a domain expired, and it got deleted, and it's available to register, and you registered it. You can instead of like, if you can't find any buyer for that domain, you can just I mean, if you are waiting for inbound or some inbound you know inquiry or something like that, you can just in the meanwhile you can list them on these domain parking sites, where you can get the parking revenue. Like these sites, what they do is, like they uh, run ads on your particular domain name. So whenever someone visited your visits your domain, they will see ads from ad serving from these companies, bodies.com, voodoo, or parking crew. Bodies is the first priority for parking your domains, and voodoo, parking crew, they are good. And like, they charge and they doesn't approve your account without having good or aged domains. Bodies, they'll accept any kind of domains, any kind of TLD, and you can put them on bodies right after your right after you registered the name. I think everybody understood till now uh, difference between geo names and keyword domains. Yes, no? ನಂಗೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಟಾರ್ಚ್. All right. I see a few questions. So I mean, I don't get spammy links. What we will do if the domain name is good, but so if a domain name is very good, let's say Glam Furniture, it's actually a good name, and it has some spammy links, and spam score or these kind of things generally doesn't look for brandable names or keyword domains, like if you have a domain facebook.com and it's a big brand, and if you are thinking to make it a big brand, so it will be easy for your I mean easy for customers to remember those kind of names, and they'll be useful for um, creating a brand name, and they will try to market their brand name, so they will not worry about spam links or anything like that. I mean, if you are using it for SEO purpose, you need to check all these spam scores or DAPA. Basically, I'm not into SEO, so I'm done with SEO part. So let's say myhome.com, here you can see on the screen. You can see my home, right? With .rs, and if it is a .com, myhome.com, it would be a great brandable name, and it's very easy to remember, and you can just highlight your brand name and people will be able to remember it, and when they like to visit your business again or your business site, they'll just type in myhome.com, and they will reach out to the business. So in that cases, it doesn't need to check SEO score or anything like that. The domain should be you know branding wise, it should be very sounding, and it should be very easy to remember.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Vinesh. It's Jitesh. Actually, I have few questions regarding back order.
All right. Let me
So,
explain one by one.
okay.
Yeah, and like we are first discussing on the domains which can be hand registered, and we can that we can easily flip, and so we can if we like a name, let's say Bright Furniture or Bright Insurance, something like that. Those names are very sounds good, and they are high priced, and they can be sold at very high prices. So what we need, if you like to get that name, definitely you need to back order it. uh,
Yes, Vinesh. Actually, my question was, can we make a service like the drop catch or like the namejet or snap names?
when you would like to build a platform like that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Actually, right now, so I'm not much in the domaining, but recently, me and Dinu have launched a tool. It was
Okay.
regarding, yeah, it was regarding the finding the expired domains with
Okay.
the metrics and everything. So basically, then after finding the expired domain, we actually saw all the good domains with the great SEO links and with like good brandable domains were always catched by the drop catch or some network solutions companies.
Yeah, that's what if a name is very good, let's say um snap names, that's a good name, and you can build a you know backorder site, or you can build a business like domain registration company, or these kind of businesses you can develop on it. So basically these are uh, like high priced domains, and people use back orders to back order them. And back ordering service, it's not that easy to run. It needs lots of funds, and involves much bigger stuff.
Yeah, Vinesh, recently me and Dino have tried like ordering a few domains which
Okay.
are really good, brandable, and have the good SEO links.
Okay.
We actually have one tool through which we can back order, but it can't defeat the Dropcatch, or we can say Namejet or Snap, all the big uh, domain back order companies. But we can definitely like beat the Diana dot in back orders, and uh, as we can see that there's whole lot of competition in this niche. But where we are finding difficulty is getting a good domain, and we are not able to evaluate the domain, what should be its price. And for example, there was a domain name as
Okay.
tripchill.com. So we actually we were trying to get that domain, but we thought it's not that much of use. But after a few days we saw that tripchill was in the auction with like the den.com, and it is going for a price to uh, $2,500. So we are actually confused which domains are like the good domains, and which are brandable, and which can be profitable. But basically we are facing a lot of problems in this area, like which are seriously brandable domains, and what should be the price of those domains. Can you explain a few more points regarding this?
Sure. If we need to evaluate which domain is good, or which domain is bad, and pricing part, uh, no one can say that, because if a domain is very easy to remember, and very catchy, and those kind of domains, people back order it, and they'll put price on it, like keep bidding something more than $1,000, or something like that. If you want to find such names, like every name, if you see, you cannot register, because we'll get a lot of domains expired and available to register every day. So here, if you want to evaluate a good name, you can just pronounce it for yourself and see if the two words are, the word is catchy or easy to remember or not. And you said Tripchill is very catchy name, and you can develop a lot different kind of business on it. You can develop a traveling agency, or something related to travel agency, or you can run a adventure business for yourself, like people organize like going for group trips and something like that, like adventure trips. For that purposes, you can build multiple business on it. So let me share another name.
लगता है उधर नेट इश्यू हो गया है।
Everyone can hear my voice?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I have some internet issues and it's always getting broke. So, how to evaluate a brandable name? Um, like, the name should be very catchy and it should form a sense. Uh, let's say example, bright future, or better name, or something virtual reality, virtual conference, and let's say bright future, or SEO king, or you can say virtual cloud, or smart gadgets. All these domains are very catchy, and they form a sense, and they are very easy to remember. These kind of names, you can't get them on I mean, you can't find them in available domains at expired domains. They are you know I mean, they're backended by backended services, and my voice audible?
Yes.
Okay, just say yes or no. I mean, I'm speaking for myself and I don't hear any voice. I'm thinking like I'm got disconnected.
No. Clear all
Okay.
thing.
All right. Evaluating a name, it depends on the name, and if a name that can be used for different nature, different businesses, and it makes sense and it's catchy, and most of the people back are them, and they start bidding on those names, and we cannot few names we cannot afford even in bidding, and you know um, these are kind of two-word brandable names, and let's say smart zone, you can use it for multi-purpose business, and credit junction, you can use it for financing or lending agency, and you can run a business something that into loans or banking industry or insurance. You can use it for multiple purposes, and when you combine two keywords and make a brand name, and it should sound good and it should make sense. Everything clear till now? I missed anything? Okay. So as I said in the beginning, if we have limited budget, and if you wanna try with only limited budget, like I suggest to go with Geo Domains or keyword domains, and you can get them or find them available to register, and you can invest like $5 or $6 to register, and you know you can register 10 such names, and you can outreach to the relevant or businesses, and you can sell them quickly. Let's go find few geo domains. Expand. My screen is visible to everyone? Yes, okay. Like to search the domains which contain lawyer or attorney or homes or rentals, and let's say games, and I'm using filter 24 hours and only characters and English language. You can see here my mouse pointed at India rental services, right? So these kind of names you can filter out, and you can reach out to the business that are relevant to the domain name, and you can reach them through email, or you can text them, and if they are interested, you can just flip them very easily. And India rental services, one domain, and Krieger homes. Krieger is a first name, Western first name, and homes. These kind of domains, they are good to go with. And New York Lawyers Hub. I mean, if it's only New York Lawyers, it's a great name to register, and you can easily flip it for $500 or something like that. And all boys games, not good. And now foreclosure homes, Columbus, and I hope Columbus is a geolocation, and foreclosure homes is a category, um, you know category keywords. And these kind of names you can pick from expired domains, and you can register, and you can flip them easily for $100 or $200. And my daily job is to hand register all the domains which are available to register, and which has potential end users or buyers. Um, let's say I'm going with foreclosure homes Columbus. Before registering the name, you need to check in that particular area anyone running ads on that keywords, and you need to check for how many end users are there in there for that particular domain. Here foreclosure homes is a category, I mean, like homes which are bought using like on bank loans, or something like that. If they doesn't pay them money, or they doesn't pay EMIs or something like that, they will be mortgaged, or acquired, or by those banks, and they'll put it for auctions. So this is a category where you will find all the homes or houses or properties which do auction, and people can use such names for running a business on it. And you can see another domain here, New Orleans video game rentals. And this geo category name, New Orleans, is a city name, and video game rentals is a category. And fixture games, Hawk Home Solutions, and Brooklyn Sound Rentals. Sound rentals is like people for arranging parties or something like that, home parties or something like that. Just like how we get sound box or sound systems or DJ things in our home, or for any occasions. For those kind of business who are based in Brooklyn, they can use these domains, and they can run business on it. So once I got registered this domain, I'll just reach out to the people who are ranking in Google for this particular keyword, or similar keywords. I can reach to them and pitch them that we are selling this domain name, and stuff like that. And if you are, if they are fine, they doesn't have an issue to pay, or $100 or $200. And yeah, these kind of domain names need to have some basic search volume, let's say 100 plus or 200 plus. And we need to find whether any person or any business is running ads on this particular domain name. And if you see like at least 15 businesses, or like 15 to 20 business are running on these keywords, uh, let's say, let me, so I'm looking for a buyers for my domain, Phoenix Home Sales. I found this domain, phoenixhomesales.com, and when I search for these keywords, I see people are running ads for these particular keywords. And you can see related keywords are ranking in Google, and they're running ads on it. So these kind of domains, you will see like search volume, and also CPC, and you can also use SEO metrics if you want. Like these particular Phoenix Home Sales has average 6,000, or estimated search volume per month. And they can use it for SEO purpose, as well as branding purpose. Phoenix Home Sales, they can target that particular niche, and people who are staying there, they'll easily remember these kind of domains. And people or business always invest on such names like Phoenix Home Sales. And this is one category, and you will have a number of categories. And you can pick such domains using the keyword filters. uh, Here you can see snacks box game. And this is one kind of catchy name, and easy to remember domain, snack box games. And mind brew games, gleaming homes, Silverton games. Silverton is a geo location, and games, as like everyone know, it's a category. So combining these two categories, geo plus games, it forms a geo name. And Silverton has something around population around 100K or something like that, I hope. We need to keep in mind few things here before registering a name, that how many people are ranking for that in Google search, and how many end users are available to pitch your domain name. The more number of businesses and more number of related people who are using that keyword for their business, the more chances of getting an easy sale. Here you can see homes for sale in Phoenix, Arizona, and homes for sale in Phoenix, Arizona, same keywords. Phoenix real estate, I mean so these are the businesses who are my targeted people. And once I got such name like Phoenix home sales and like India home sales, I'll just reach out to the buyer who are ranking on that keyword. Like say this first result, you can see an ad, they are using a Jio and category or keyword in their domain name, as well as their meta tag or meta description, and all these kind of names you can easily find them easily every day, which have got dropped, and you can register them, and you can easily flip them. All good till now? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. So I've been doing this, this is my everyday work, and I'll register such domains, keyword domains, and geo keyword domains, and I'm like a outbound guy. Let's introduce myself. Like I'll pick such names every day which got deleted and are able to register, and you can just pick 10 names, 10 such names, and you can reach out to the buyers, and you can sell at least one or two domains, and one or two domains for $100 or $200, and your total investment would be like 7 into 10 domains, you will be investing something $70, and if you get one sale at least $100 or $150, and you will be in profit, and you doesn't want to think much on the other names which you got registered. And if you pick 10 names, and there are chances only getting sales like 2 to 3 domains. So if you would like to start doing this, just try to pick 10 names like geo or keyword domains, exactly which I showed you, particular niche, or you can make your own niche, and find a few good names using those filters, and you can outreach to the buyers. And like if you got 10 names got registered, and I would say like only you would be able to sell 2 to 3 domains out of them, and we cannot, I mean, if we got lucky we may sell 10 domains, and my strategy is like pick 10 domains, and buy 3 to 4 names out of it, and just make 30 to 40% profit on it. Yes, I have specific templates for outreaching buyers, and outbound process is a number game, and the more number of domains you got, and the more chances of you know selling a percentage. Like if you register 20 names, you would be able to sell like 5 to 10 domains of them, and you'll be in good position, like you'll be in profits. And you can see on the screen I've explained the basic thumb rules. And all these kind of domains, you cannot expect 5 figures or 6 figures, because they are not that good domains, basically. And there will be a limited limited business, or all those people who are ranking on that, they won't pay like 4 figures or 5 figures on particular names. And if you are outreaching to the buyers, uh, keep the prices low as possible. Generally, for such geo domains or keyword domains, people don't people doesn't have any issue to put some $150 or $200 to buy them. And I'll suggest to go out for a 3-word domain. Just keep the prices in between 3 to 5 dollars. If it is really a big industry keyword, or high commercial keywords, you can ask for more, more money, or you can quote 4 figures, something like that. And as I said, geo or keyword domains, there should be basic SEO, you know SEO related, what you'll call matrices. And I suggest to go with at least 100 plus search volume, and CPC at least $2 or something like that. So you'll be in good side to pitch your domain to the end user, or buyer. And once you got such domain, and the next thing you need to do is finding leads for that particular domain name. And you can see on my screen how to find leads. There are basically 5 ways to find leads for your domain. As we know, Google is a big directory for everything. You can search on Google, and you can also search for related business or buyers on Google Maps, as well as you can find them on Yellow Pages. And Zevbot.com is a platform where you can find related domains, and you can reach out to related domains, like Phoenix Foreclosure Homes is a domain which I have. And there is already people who are using Phoenix real estate, or Phoenix property, something like that. And I can even reach out to them, to the domain owner, and check, and if he's interested in buying this domain. Or I can reach out to end users using Google, or social media, like you can find them on Facebook or Twitter, or LinkedIn. And Domain IQ also, the same like Zefbot. You can once you type a keyword in their search bar, you'll get the related domains. I mean, how many domains are using such keywords. So you can get the details from going into their website, and you can reach out to them through email. And you can pitch your domain, and there are more possibilities of selling a domain. And finding email IDs of the businesses, like you can use tools like Whois. They used to keep the owner details open before, but nowadays uh, it become hard to find contact details through who is as per UK laws, and everybody adapted to that. And Voxy is another tool where you can find contacts through on particular business or particular website. You can use Voxy too. And hunter.io, adapt.io, and snow.io. There is another tool called snow.io. These are Chrome extensions, and once you install the extension, if you are visiting a website for your like a lead, that the website that is a lead for your domain name, you can collect the emails using these three tools: hunter.io, adapt.io, snow.io. And these are having they provide free as well as they have paid subscriptions. If you are opting for free, you'll get a limited credits, and once the credit got over, you have to wait for another month to to get the monthly free credits. And yes, these three has free subscriptions as well as they do have paid subscriptions. I mean, if it doesn't have enough budget to buy this paid subscription, you can just use those free credits, which you get 50 credits at Snow, and 50 credits at Hunter, and 50 credits at IO. I mean adapt.io. And you can also visit the particular business, and you can find contact details in that website. If you go into contact section, few people give the details of their phone number and email addresses. You can get the contacts in that way too. And reaching to the buyers, you can use any free email providers like Gmail, Yahoo, or Hotmail. I mean, for outbounding process, you can use these free emails or any other emails, and you can also use your custom email address. And if you are sending bulk emails, you need to warm up your email accounts at least for 1 month, just sending 10 emails or 20 emails a day, and just increasing the volume of sent items. And if you just start sending emails from Gmail or Yahoo daily 100 to 200, your email may get suspended, or most of the times your emails go into spam folders. So you need to be careful with the free email service providers. So on my screen you can see uh, email templates, what I'm using right now. Template 1. I hope you can see everyone. Yes, no? Okay. You can see these two email templates I'm using. I mean, I have like 10 to 15 email templates. I'll be changing, every week, or for every 2 weeks, I'll change the template. And if you're starting and you can use any one of these templates, I can share them after the webinar. And here pros and cons. Once you are once you find a good domain and you are able to register that domain, and few things we need to remember is if there are any trademarks registered on that particular domain name, or particular businesses has trademark that keyword, just check them using for India. You can check the trademark using Quick Company. This is for checking the Indian business trademarks. If anyone has trademarked on that particular name or keyword, you can check them here in Quick Company for Indian trademarks, and for international it's WIPO. And you can also check if any keyword is trademarked in US. There is other website, USPTO. If you want to check keywords which got uh, which are trademarked in US, or you can use check using this. And for basic knowledge, you can also check on trademark here. I mean, this is not apt when coming to giving results, but if you can check here, you can find trademarks which already got registered, or rights on that keyword or particular name. Let's say Facebook. You can see all the trademarks here, live trademarks which are live and which are dead. And so my suggestion, first thing is, never go register any trademark domain, because there are more chances you will get sued by those companies. I mean, few companies, they'll ask to return the domain, and few companies they'll take you to court, and they'll sue you for money. I mean, if a company is something like Facebook, they'll definitely lodge a complaint on the domain name, and they'll try to get hold of it. So avoid trademark domain names which got trademarked, first thumb rule. And generally geo keywords, or geo category or keyword domains, they cannot trademark, because they are generic in words, and anyone cannot register a trademark on a geo word like India. No one can trademark India, anyone can use it. But there are few cases where people may come after you if you use that particular domain for any illegal activities, or this kind of stuff. They'll sue you for sure. So avoid such things. Got clear about the trademarks? Yes, no? Okay. You can see here, kind of geo names, geo category names: Chicago windows, London photography, New York City SEO, or let's say New York plumber, New York movers, New York hotel. All these are geo category names, and yeah, you can also sell names like let's say insurance in New York, or real estate New York, or car rentals New York. You can form different category keywords, and you can just add you know city name, or state name, or anything like that, and you can register such names, and you can reach out to the end users, or prospective buyers using Google or any other listing services company like Yellow Pages and something like that. You can find the end users contact details, and you can reach out to them, and you can easily sell them. Yes, romantic New York, romance New York, romantic New York. I mean, that's kind of uh, phone related keywords. They works, but I suggest to go with commercial kind of keywords. I mean, New York dating or dating New York would be better if they want to build a like matrimonial, or dating website or something, dating business or matrimonial business. They can use such keywords. And I hope everyone understood about how to find good names from drop list. Yes, no? Hello, everything clear? Okay, all right. And just like the .com, here you can filter out only .net deleted domains, and .org, .info, .base, and you can filter out using ccTLDs here. And if you have a good budget, and if you are ready to invest some good money, like $500 or something like that, you can get the domains from marketplaces like there is GoDaddy, and Namejet, and other companies like Park.io. And here you can find good names from GoDaddy closeouts or GoDaddy expired. You will find domains which are holding, if a domain is holding by GoDaddy registrar, and once the domain is got expired, and if the buyer, if the owner doesn't renew that domain, and GoDaddy people, they'll put them in auctions before they get deleted from the registry and available to registered. They'll put them on auctions, and you can get good names here. and you can get good names something in budget like $100 or $200, or if a name is highly commercial and has great potential, and people may bid on that domain, and if you have like deep pockets, you can just go and start bidding on those names here. And GD closeouts, once a domain is put on auctions after the domain got expired, and no one got bid on that particular domain, and they will after 15 days or something like that, they'll move that such domains to GoDaddy closeouts, and they'll fix a price like $11 or $12 or $15, and they'll be available to buy them. Here you can see GoDaddy closeouts. All these domains are you can find a good name, findmylawyer.org. You can get it for $11. These are called GoDaddy closeouts. Once a domain is got expired, and if the buyer doesn't renew it, it comes into expired auctions. If no buyer or no one showed interest in that particular domain, and no one got bid on that domain, after 15 days or so, they'll move such domains to GoDaddy closeouts, and they will sell it for a fixed price, $11 or $15, something like that. And you can see here very good names are available, like helping attorney. That's a good branding kind of name. And find my lawyer, there's a great name, but it's in .org. And Zen and Homes, this is also one of the very good branding name. And Karib Rentals, this is also a good name to register. And here you can see Wilmington, attorneys Wilmington. Wilmington is a city name, and the attorney is a category. So these kind of names you can get them on GoDaddy, and you can get them for $11 or $15 based on what price the GoDaddy is fixed. And you can find such names in GoDaddy closeouts. And here expired. Here, once the domain expired and the buyer doesn't renew it, they'll put it for auction, and you can participate in the auctions here. Along with us, there will be other people, who like that domain, and they'll participate in auctions, and the one who bids the highest price, he will or she will get the domain name. And you can see here, some good names. Custody attorney. Custody is a category. Basically, they'll use it for people. Generally, once a couple got divorced in US, they have kids, and they'll go to court, and they'll get the other to raise that kid or something like that. Custody, they'll call it at custody. And this is also a good name, custody attorney. And Seattle is a geolocation and marijuana lawyer. And startup rentals, this is also a good name. And yeah, you can find such names using the filters, and you can just buy 10 domains, and you can start outreaching to the relevant perspectives or relevant businesses. And once you got registered a domain, and the next thing is you need to do is list them on sale platforms. You can list them on any of these platforms. I'll suggest go with Cedo after Nick and Dan. And Daz is also good. They are a new player in the market, and you can use that also. So once you got a domain and listed on these platforms, the next thing is you need to reach out to the relevant buyers, and you can do that using outbound process, and you can also share your names on social media platforms like Facebook groups, or LinkedIn groups, or you can promote your domain. And I see a question: after listing, how can we promote it? Just reach out to the relevant buyers through email, or post them on any social media groups, or if the name is good, you'll will definitely find a buyer for it. And all these platforms are act like escrow service. Once you place the domain, and through outbound you find a buyer, and you'll just share the link to him, CDO link, or authentic link, or DAN link, from where the buyer can easily buy, and you get money in your bank accounts. um, Everything clear so far? So how to outreach, how to find leads and outreach buyers? Let me show in simple way. Just trying to use my, I'll show you using my regular email chats. Can everyone can see my inbox, Gmail? Yes, no? Okay. So you can see here, Philadelphia home sales. This is a domain, and I reached out to 50 to 100 prospective leads, and I pitched them using the same template which I showed you. This is my first pitch email to the end user, and they inquired about the said, hey, I'm interested, and is there any price, and yeah, we got close this. So I showed you example Phoenix foreclosurehomes.com. That domain I recently sold just like 13 hours ago. Everyone can see the screenshot, screen? Yes, no? Okay, just showing you without any, without hiding anything. So this is a domain which I sold yesterday, and I got money in my bank, and so I use multiple Gmail accounts, and I even use custom, multiple custom emails to outreach to my, to do outbound process. And you can see here other, domain, Michigan foreclosure homes. I sold it on 5th August. And yeah, I'm working on other domains, Columbus Rental Homes and Cheap Online Furniture, and Condos Cincinnati. All these are like geo category names and keyword domains. You can reach out to buyers, and you can easily get sales. Easily you need to research more about that particular keywords, whether they any business are using that keyword, or in that particular location or area. if you find at least 10 to 15 businesses using that keywords in their website or something like that, you are good to go with that domain. And how to find leads using Google, you can use any of the tools like Snow or hunter.io, anything like that. uh, so once you sold a domain, I suggest to remove that domain from all these sale platforms like Cedo, Dan, or any other platform. Once a domain got sold, the next step is to remove that domain from all the platforms, all the remaining platforms, because some other person may come and buy that domain. And once you get back to those sale platform customer executive, and if you say that the domain got already sold and I forgot to remove from the platform, there are high chances of uh, blocking you or terminating you from that platform. So once a domain got sold, the next step is to take off that domain from all the remaining platforms. Everything clear so far? Yes, no? Okay. So if I'm just reading out a question. If I buy domain from GoDaddy, Namecheap, or Dynadot, then can I sell it on the same day or not? Yes, you can sell the domain on same day, but there is a 60-day lock period with every registrar, and you cannot transfer that domain out of that particular registrar. I mean, if you got a sale through outbound, and you can push the domain to the same registrar, but you cannot transfer to other registrar within 60-day lock period. Uh, is it good to place the domain at all platforms at a time? Yes, you can list the domain on all platforms. There is no issue of listing it at different platforms. I mean, if you want to list your domain on Cedo, you need to get verified that you are the owner of that domain. So once you list the domain, you need to set the name servers to Cedo account. And once the domain got verified and it was listed successfully on Cedo platform, then you can change the name servers to your preferred sale platform company. Let's say I got a domain and I listed on Cedo and it was active, and then I'll try to list it on GoDaddy auctions. And once the domain got verified there, again I will move the name servers to Afternic one after listing there. And once it got approved at Afternic, and I'll try to place it on Dan, and I'll set the name servers to Dan. So you can list at maximum number of places. There is no issue or listing at one place and other place. Cedo or all those platform Cdo after Nick Dan, you no need to pay anything. Once the domain got sold, they will charge like 20 to 25 percentage, and Dan charges something like 9% of your sale price. If you want to run a private auction, you need to pay the private auction fee. I mean, if the domain is good, you doesn't need to put it on auction or spend some money, because if the domain was way good, people definitely come to your domain, and they'll offer you some price for that. Only GoDaddy, Flippa, they'll charge price for listing the domain names. Rest others, they're free to list them. Cdo, Dan, or Afternic, or Uniregistry, you are free to list them, or put them on for sale. Yes, you can close the deal, and you can get the payment through PayPal. I mean, if they are fine. Yeah, I closed few domains. I used to send the domain to the buyer first, and once the domain is delivered, I'll send an invoice to the buyer, and then I'll get the payment from him or her, or from their business owners. .in names, yeah, there are a lot of domains, good domains still available to register, and yeah, if you want to invest in .in names, you can go after three letter .ins, or any commercial single word or 2-word domains. What is a good search volume for keyword to go? I mean, if for a geo keyword I get 40 to 50 month searches. And yes, there are few geo keyword domains that doesn't have search volume, but they are like geo category killers. Let's say I sold a domain, Omaha Villas. Omaha is a city name, and Villas is a category. I sold it for like $500, which is a hand registered, and it doesn't have a search volume, but it's geo wise, it's a brandable name, right? So in such cases, you no need to look for search volume or anything like that. All right. So if you are looking for to invest on .in names, you can go with 3-letter .in or commercial keyword names, commercial single word keyword, uh, single keyword domains. Three letters, something like that. VIA or STO, and single word .in like decent, anything like that. Single word domains you can choose, or if a particular category has high potential, you can even go with 2-word or 3-word domains. Recently, yeah, you need to go after single keyword, generic or dictionary keywords, which cannot be trademarked, or someone can, cannot trademark on those keywords. I sold, few .in names which I sold through inbound, not outbound. One is Better Health and Health Insurance Plan, and few other domains like take.co.in. Yeah, these kind of names I sold, even they are .in, but I got good price for those domains too. I mean, these kind of domains are highly commercial keywords and good to go, and other hotel deals, and there are a few other names too which I sold for good prices. Any other questions? Any questions from any other people? All good? Yes, no?
I think all doubt clear. Yeah, one.
Okay. Can we buy email leads from Fiverr to Outreach? I mean, I never did that. Finding leads from Fiverr. I mean, I'm not aware of that, and I'm doing it manually, and every other domainer who is into outbound or reaching out to end users, everyone does it manually. Once you got to know the process, once you get used to it, and you will feel it like an automation. Yes, if he doesn't get any response for first email, yes, you can just send a follow-up email, after 3-4 days, and if you still doesn't get any response, you can just ignore that particular or prospective buyer. Just try to send 3 follow-up emails, at least 3 to 4 days gap or 1 week gap, and if it doesn't get any response from them, just leave them, and just look out for other prospective buyer. Okay, let me show you that. I hope everyone can see my screen. You can see a basic word mark search here. You can just insert the keyword, let's say Google submit, you'll see, the list of available, trademarks on that particular keyword. So all these, all these are live trademarks, and if you find any domain, if you register any kind of domains with live trademark keyword, keyword that has live trademark, they may come after you and sue you, or they can acquire the domain without paying you even the registration cost. So better to avoid absolute trademark domain names. Just try to go after only generic keyword domain names, or generic words, generic dictionary keyword domain names, or geo names. All right. How to search there? Yeah, you can simply search USPTO trademark search in Google, and you'll get the direct link, this one, and you can go to this basic word mark search. You can put the keyword here and go submit query.
Listing a domain on multiple sites versus email outreach, which convert best for you?
Sorry, I didn't get.
Uh, Listing domain on multiple sites for sale or
Yeah.
outreach, which gives you best result?
We can do both. You can, if you got a bunch of good names, highly commercial keywords, or you can just put them on sale platform, and you can wait for the right buyer to offer you right price. If you have enough budget to buy such domains from auctions, or GoDaddy closeouts, or GoDaddy expired domains, and even if you back order it from back order services like Snap Names or Dropcatch, if you have budget, and if you can hold it for at least 5 years or 10 years for a right price, you can just list them on sale platform, and you can just sit and watch till you get a buyer. If you want to sell it, and if you want to keep the money flow coming in, you can reach out to uh, prospective buyers for that particular domain name. Here, inbound and outbound, there are, these two are different paths. People invest on good names, and they'll just uh, list on all these platform, and they'll just sit and watch until they get or find a right buyer. And in onboarding, if you want a quick cash flow, and you can reach out to buyers, and you can pitch them, and you can sell it as quickly as possible. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
All right, I'll do both inbound and outbound. Like, I'll try to, right now I'm selling at least 10 to 15 domains every month through outbound, and I'm successfully getting, at least 2 or 3 inbound sales every month.
Is the listing site promote your promote domains?
No, they don't promote names. They have links with other, registrars, or vendors. Like, if you put the name on after Nick, they'll also place the domain on GoDaddy and other, uh, registrars which they are tied up with. And if you list the domain on CDOM, that domain will be available for sale even on Namecheap. Like that, they will have a network of registrars, and once you put them on this platform, they'll also push that domain into other platform, and they'll display it as a premium name, and whatever the price you put in seed or afternic, they'll display the same price in Namecheap or anything like that. Let me show you an example of my domain name. So I have listed a domain on Cdo, and I'm searching the same domain here at Namecheap. You see that that domain is premium, and price is like $2,815. So I've listed this domain on Cdo, but they are you can find that domain as premium and with the price tag in Namecheap, because they have network of registers and they work with, so that domain will be visible on other platforms as well with a premium tag and premium price. Dan and Dash, they don't even list on other registers. They just provide the lander and escrow service, Dash and Dan. But Afternic and Cdo, they not promote. They'll showcase the name on other platforms with a premium and with a price tag. Clear?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Anyone? So I don't suggest to invest, if you are new to this domaining, I don't suggest to go with other TLDs. I'll suggest to go with .com, .net, and .in. If there are any promos running, like every register runs a promo on a particular TLD, like you'll get .co domain for $1 or $2. They'll run all register run such offers. Then you can invest in bulk on such other TLDs, and if you are lucky, out of 100 names with $100 investment, if you are lucky, you got a sale for $500 on a out of those 100. If you got sale on one domain for 500, you'll be in good profits. .xyz, yeah, anytime it's .com king, .net queen, and countrywide .in for us, .co.in, and for UK people .co.uk. So if you want to go with global TLD, try to stick with .com. Um, I mean, once you get in touch with the buyer, you can share the other domains you have in your list, and that can be useful for them. You can pitch them with other names, and there is no need of showcasing on a different platform with a link. You can do that. I mean, if you are listing your domain on Dan, you can share your profile with the buyers, and you can showcase your list of domains, or else you can manually send the complete list to the buyer. Last night I sold something around 8 domain names to a single buyer, which are worth like $949. All 8 domains I hand registered just 2 days back, and I reached out to a buyer, and with a single domain I pitched out to a buyer, and he showed interest, and before, after the transaction is closed, I sent a thank you email saying that I do hold these kind of names, and you know he showed interest on the other names too, and we made a bulk deal. I mean, we agreed for the bulk deal and closed it. Right, any other questions? I mean, it's 11:20 now, and you can just go to expire domains, and you can use the filter which I showed. 12 hours. You can choose the 12 hours, and you can place any keywords in search, and you can filter out domains. And at 11:30 today, the dropping time, you can test for yourself today. Try to now refer similar sales on name bio namebio.com, where you can find uh, the domains which got sold every day. You can get the list here at namebio. So all these name mortgage.org, which was sold in for 36,500 USD, and those charts. You can find relative keyword domains. Let's say searching like plumber keyword, and I'm putting anywhere, and you can see past sales of that particular keyword domain. Local plumber, Austin plumber. This is a geo keyword, Austin plumber, safe plumber, instant plumbers, like that. You can search for past sales, and you can take an average pricing from these, and you can just quote the price like $200 or $300 or 300 400 or something like that. And you can also refer GoDaddy appraisal tool. You can just type your domain like New York plumber.com. So you will see comparable domain sold prices. Columbia plumber, Birmingham, Broward, and you can also see here bottom the relative sales. Seattle plumbers, California plumber, and the price. Louisville plumbers, Denver electricians, Indianapolis plumber. You can just refer here, and please don't take this appraisal price seriously. You don't they are not that accurate, and you can just refer that, and refer to the previous comparable domain sold, and you can fix a price on average. Take the average price and fix that price, and you can pitch that, or quote that to the buyers. What is the timings for .NET to buy or wait? Yeah, even .NET.org.com drop at 11:30 IST every day. CCTLDs, I don't know about other TLDs, but .in and co.in, they drop around 1:30 midnight, 1:30 to 2:30. And the UK, I think around in between 8:30 or something like that, 8:30 to 11:30. I'm not sure about the UK or other TLD timings, but .in drop at drop in between 1:30 and 2:30. .com 11:30 to 12:30. Yes, 1:30 a.m. One in between 1:30 and 2:30 a.m. .coms between 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Any other questions? You can subscribe to in back order. uh, you know just go to in back order for back ordering in domain names. You'll get a daily list of good names to your, they send the filtered good names to every day, exclusive names to our email address. Just go to their website and subscribe there. You can see on the screen, these are the domains which are shared by them. And other platform good to there is Name Pros. This is a forum where you can find all other domainers who will share valuable information, and they'll provide the information about their daily sales and daily trending news, and everything about domain names. This is a forum where people discuss and share information. Initially, once you join this Name Pros, you feel like um, crazy, or you doesn't feel comfortable understanding the options here. But if you visit it daily and search for all kind of information here, you'll get used to it, and you'll feel comfortable using it. Any other questions? Yeah, I'll share the PPT file, and we also have another PPT which is in detailed PPT. I'll share that too as well. Do we need to subscribe for free membership in Name Pros? There, it's a free subscription, and they do have premium subscriptions as well. Uh, just use the free version, and no need to get the premium memberships or anything like that. You're good to go with free ones. Welcome. All right, any other questions? Shall I wrap it up? You can, you can connect me on Facebook, and if you get any other doubts, if you need any other detailed information on anything or anything related to domain names, you can text me there. I'll be available, and I'll be there to help.
Thank you, Vinesh
So,
bhai, for webinar.
yeah,
Please, audience, share your review in Uber. Is it a webinar will helpful for you? Thank you again for webinar, sir.
yeah, thanks everyone. And I just gave the basic information that every like
Yeah,
basic thing and
it's
good to start.
enough for the starter to get started with
Yeah,
domain.
I mean, if we can conduct another session in depth knowledge, and learning about each platform, and how to list the domains, and how to set up accounts there, and how to warm up emails, and how to outbound thing, and how to find buyers, and how to pitch them, and we can have an in detail section anytime soon.
Yeah, Nubar will appreciate this kind of effort if you agree in future.
Yeah, and I'll say one thing. There is a YouTube channel created by Urban Skill, and I'm one of the member there.
Yeah,
And we do have recorded videos on in-depth knowledge about the platforms, and we have like 4 to 5 parts there, 2 2 hour session, and it's free, and anyone can
yeah, you can
just
share it on Nubar.
yeah, I'm sharing the channel name. It's a Urban Skill YouTube channel, and yeah, you can find A to Z about the all platforms, and how to start, and how to pick names, from auctions, closeouts. We did like detailed videos on that, and actually there is another session going on there right now. They started 15 minutes back. I'm sharing the link as well. Hope you got the link in text chat box. All right, shall we close it out?
Yeah,
If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. That's it. No other questions from anyone?
yeah, we can close.
All right. Thank you, guys. And you can reach me on Facebook, and I can even share my mobile number, and you can also get in touch with me on WhatsApp, Telegram, whatever platform is fine for you. And you can ask questions, and I'll be happy to assist, and I'll give the information.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
All right. Bye, guys. Nice talking with you all, and I hope everyone got some knowledge